Take all of your wasted honor.
House of Women. House of Women is a gospel
Every little past
about 5 women that live
frustration.
in a house together, owned by fellow Lombard
Take
church
all of your
member Miss
so-called
Angie Mae
problems.
Brewer. Now, in the live stage play, I
Better
connect the
put 'em
stories
in
together. But
quotation.
in the film, I go through each of their individual lives. First, we have Miss Bella, the older woman of the house that reminisces about her true love and helps the women in the house find their own true love. Next, we have Fancy. She finds Jesus Christ after being married 9 times. Next, we have Lynn. Lynn, her man got her mind so mixed up she don't know if she's going or coming. And we also have Jay, which is her teenage daughter, just out of juvenile and getting on everybody's nerve. We also have Zuri, South African exchange student who realizes her power and strength in God. And also Miss Debbie, who's not gonna let any man get in the midst of her children. And she finds her strength in God also. Why I wrote House of Women? I don't want you to go through what I went through. So now, let's listen to their stories.
It's official right now. In 4 minutes or less, we're gonna crown all of them right now.
Finish school,
No,
get a job,
no.
do something with yourself. Look at here. Wait a minute. Girl, you done lost your mind. Look at here now. Listen to what I'm telling you. This can be a brand new start. You better put that stuff back in now. I'm sitting taking all this time trying to pack. This can be a brand new start for us. A brand new start for you and I. And you can start by helping me finish packing up.
No, I'm not. How can you afford to move to Manhattan anyways? If you won a lottery, you should have got me out of juvie.
I told you there wasn't nothing I could do about that. Besides, me and some of the other women of the church, we gonna be buying this house together and moving in together. Come down here, Father, right now. Come on down here and shut this girl's mouth. Father, if you don't come down here, I'm gonna send her straight to you. Father, all I need you to do is come on down here. Oh, girl, if you get this back and get up out of here right now. Move. Try me if you want. Get up out my house. I said out the door, not to the room. Out the door. You better get that thing. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Go on. Get on in there. Sit down.
Oh my goodness. Now, look who they done let out the big house. Jay. Let me introduce you to everybody. This is Debbie. Hi. And her children, Jeannie and Jamie, outside. And this is Zuri. Jay, now I know it's been a long time since you done had some home-cooked food, so I got some black-eyed peas in the kitchen. Go on and help yourself. Go on. Just straight ahead to the left. Yeah, have at it.
Miss Lynn, I didn't know your daughter was going to be staying with us.
Yeah, I am not comfortable with these at all.
Look, I know she got a bad attitude, but let's just give this a little bit of time and see how things work out.
Miss Bella.
Called it to my dear, dear husband. No wife has loved the husband more than thee. In sit-ins, and in the midst of all that, all the tension and danger, I stood right by his side. Princeton would always say to me, Bella, you are my queen. Ain't no one more important than you. I was so in love with that man. I wrote a love poem for him. At the time, I was reading about this Puritan writer named Anne Bradstreet. She wrote a risque love poem to her husband in her uncertain era. So I wrote one in mine, called it To My Dear, Dear Husband. No wife has loved the husband more than thee.
Oh, I did. But God warned me about him. You see, I grew up in the church. I knew how to hear God's voice. You should always listen to God's voice. Always listen to his voice. You see, there is something that is so incredible in the spirit that helps you distinguish between right and wrong. I knew it. I heard it. You see, for 7 days, just as clear as I'm speaking to you right now, for 7 days, God spoke to me. I heard his voice.